Ever wonder how much your thinking patterns influence your reality? Are you ready to shift gears and embrace a more optimistic mindset? Welcome to a journey of self-discovery and transformation, where we explore the profound impact of our thoughts on our lives. Our minds are powerful tools, capable of shaping our reality. Every thought we entertain, be it positive or negative, leaves an indelible imprint on our perceptions, behaviors, and ultimately our experiences. Negative thinking, while a common occurrence, can create a cycle of self-doubt and fear, hindering our growth and potential for success. On the flip side, positive thinking, with its roots deeply ingrained in optimism and hope, can be a game changer. It can illuminate our path forward, fuel our ambitions, and empower us to overcome life's hurdles. It's the magic potion that turns dreams into reality and fosters resilience in the face of adversity. The power to change your life lies within your thoughts. Now let's dive into how you can reprogram your mind to think positively. Recognizing your negative thinking patterns is the first step towards change. So let's dive into understanding these patterns. Most of us have heard the term negative thinking patterns, but what exactly are they? These are recurring, pessimistic thoughts that can become so habitual, we may not even realize we're having them. Negative thinking patterns often stem from past experiences, traumas, or learned behaviors from childhood. They can be triggered by certain situations or events, and they can significantly impact our mental health and overall well-being, leading to anxiety, depression, or low self-esteem. So, what are some of the most common types of negative thinking patterns? They include all or nothing thinking, where you view a situation in only two categories instead of on a continuum. Overgeneralization is another, where you perceive a recurring pattern of defeat based on a single incident. Catastrophizing is when you automatically anticipate the worst, and mind reading is when you presume you know what others are thinking, usually negatively. Now you may be asking, how do I recognize these patterns in my own thought process? That's where self-awareness comes into play. It's about observing your thoughts, recognizing the triggers and patterns, and understanding their impact on your feelings and behaviors. Remember, self-awareness is a skill, and like any skill, it requires practice. So be patient with yourself as you navigate this journey. Once you've identified your negative thinking patterns, the next step is to challenge them. Challenging your negative thoughts is crucial in reshaping your mindset. So how do you go about challenging these thoughts? Well, it all begins with cognitive restructuring, a psychological method that involves identifying and disputing irrational or maladaptive thoughts. First off, we have to stop these negative thoughts right in their tracks, an approach known as thought stopping. Think of it as hitting the pause button on a movie. When you notice a negative thought creeping in, imagine a big red stop sign. Say stop to yourself either out loud or in your head. This simple act can help disrupt the flow of negativity, providing you with the opportunity to redirect your thoughts. Now, once you've stopped the negative thought, the next step is to replace it with a positive one. This isn't about denying the reality of your experiences or feelings, but rather about reframing them in a more constructive light. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," try replacing it with, "I can learn how to do this." By doing so, you're not only challenging the negative thought but also empowering yourself to take action. Of course, this might sound easier said than done, but remember, this is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. Start small, maybe with a single thought that often troubles you, and work your way up from there. In addition to cognitive restructuring, mindfulness plays a crucial role in managing negative thoughts. This involves being fully present in the moment, observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. By practicing mindfulness, you can develop a greater understanding of your thoughts, making it easier to recognize when negative patterns begin to emerge. In essence, challenging negative thoughts is about recognizing them, stopping them, and then replacing them with positive ones. It's about being mindful of your thought patterns and learning to steer them towards positivity. Remember, changing your thought patterns is a process, but with practice, it can become a habit. With time and perseverance, you'll find yourself naturally gravitating towards positive thoughts, fostering a mindset that paves the way for success and personal growth. Did you know your brain is capable of changing itself? This is the science of neuroplasticity. It's a fascinating concept that completely revolutionizes our understanding of the mind. In simpler terms, neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. It's like the brain's very own remodeling program, constantly creating and rearranging connections based on our experiences. Now imagine the possibilities if we could actively control this process. Think about it. By consciously directing our thoughts towards positivity, we can stimulate neuroplasticity to reshape our brains. It's a powerful tool we all possess, and the key to unlocking it lies in our thinking patterns. Positive thinking isn't just a feel-good mantra, it's a potent catalyst for neuroplastic change. When we choose to engage in positive self-talk, practice gratitude, or visualize our success, we are essentially rewiring our brains to create a more optimistic outlook. Every positive thought is a step towards creating a more resilient mindset, a mind that can bounce back from adversity and seize opportunities with enthusiasm. Neuroplasticity shows us that we are not hardwired to think negatively. We have the power to reshape our minds, to cultivate positivity, and to change our lives. It's not a quick fix, but a lifelong journey of self-improvement. After all, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a positive mindset. Harness the power of neuroplasticity to reprogram your mind for positivity. Reprogramming your mind isn't a one-time event, but a lifelong journey. As we wrap up our discussion, let's keep in mind the key points we've explored. We've understood how negative thinking patterns can rule our lives, and how challenging these thoughts can lead to a more optimistic perspective. We've delved into the science of neuroplasticity, revealing how our brains can be retrained to foster positivity. Remember, the journey towards positive thinking requires perseverance and patience. It's not an overnight transformation, but a gradual process of rewiring your thought patterns one day at a time. It's about recognizing the power of self-reflection, embracing positive affirmations, cultivating gratitude, and fostering self-belief. You are not alone in this journey. Join our community of like-minded individuals, committed to achieving a more positive outlook on life. Start your journey today, embrace positivity, and unlock your true potential. Remember, the power to change lies within your thoughts.